all of you are doing great and you're all ready for today's session. Hi Aishwarya, welcome. Very good afternoon. Hi Aditya, Mallika Arjun Rao, welcome. Aditya, Ashwini, Senduran, welcome. Padma Priya, very good to see all of you. So people, how was today's test? Did you guys write well? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Can you all please let me know? Ria, welcome Ria, nice to see you. Hi Lakshmi Priya, welcome. Very good afternoon. Tamila is also here. Hello Ankit. Yes Ankit. Long time no see. Welcome. So shall we get started? So people, let us try to find out whether this shift was very difficult or very easy or moderate. Okay. So you guys can decide that after I am done with the solving part. Okay. Hello gaming bro. Welcome. Papa ki pari. Welcome. Heshwita. Nice to see you Heshwita. Fantastic. So Heshwita, you wrote in the morning. I hope you did well. How was the paper? Guys, I felt the paper was easy to moderate. It was easy to moderate but not difficult. Pradeep Rao, welcome. Dinu, welcome. Rishi, Senthil, Meruna Qureshi. Like I told, it was easy to moderate. It was not hard. Got it? So shall we get started? Everybody, can I see some excitement? So this is the question paper solving for JEE Mains 2021, which was today morning, 31st August morning shift. So for those who do not know me, guys, I teach mathematics at Vedantu. My name is Shimon Joseph. I am a graduate of IIT Madras. I've been teaching for almost 6 years now. I've mentored many students. I have helped some of them get into IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi and so on. Now it's time for you guys to get your dreams sorted. Okay, to help you achieve your dreams, I'm going to help you solve this paper. So let's get ready. Hello Vishesh, I'm getting better, man. You can see from my voice, right? I'm not still completely all right, but I have to do the JEE paper discussion. That's why I'm here. Okay, great. Adi, don't worry Adi. We will see some of the questions. We will see if you can crack it. So people, I'll get started. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because we do some great stuff here. I know you will understand it with time. But in case you want to experience something new, then please make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon so that you are notified whenever we come live. And also share the video to your friends because sharing is caring, right? And also like the video so that your teachers are encouraged. So this is the very first question. Shall I do this? I saw the paper. Yes, I just got the questions. I got some 8 questions only, guys. I'll solve those questions. And after that, Shreyas sir will come. Then Wasim sir will also come. Okay. Yes, Captain America. I saw the questions. So people, did this question come in the exam today? It was easy, right? So this question I think came in this fashion. It came like this. It came like 3 divided by 1 square into 2 square plus 5 divided by 2 square into 3 square. Like that it came, right? Up to 10 terms. Are you all clear? So they both mean the same. Are you all happy with it? Heshwita says yes. So this is how it came. Now Heshwita, I think this is how it came. You have to convert it to this integral. This summation. So now, what is the beauty of converting it like this? Are you all able to understand these two are the same? How many of you can understand that? Yes sir, I understood. Are you all able to get that? Everybody? With it, I will continue tomorrow, man. Yesterday I was not well. Right now, please focus on the session, guys. Everybody. Fantastic. Great. So now I can write the numerator as r plus 1 whole square minus r square divided by r square into r plus 1 square. So it comes down to method of differences. Your telescopic series you have studied, right? So like that it becomes. So it becomes sigma r equal to 1 to 10. You will have 1 by r square minus 1 by r plus 1 square. So what will that be? That will be equal to 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 4 square. Like that it goes all the way up to 1 by 10 square minus 1 by 11 square. So everything gets cancelled and only the first and the last term will be left out. So the answer is 120 by 121. If you got this, you are right, otherwise you lost marks. Are you all happy with it? Did you all like it? Exactly. Very good, Karan Kishore. Karan Kishore, amazing. Pawan Kumar, we will let you know. Like I told you, we will announce it right after JEE Mains. Harsha, 27th evening shift was moderate. Great, great, great. So it is very difficult to tell right now, Harsha. When the exams are over, I will make a complete analysis video where I will tell you which shift was difficult, which shift was easy, and which shift was moderate. I will tell you that. Okay. Very good, Ashwita. Purna Sai, fantastic. So shall I move forward? Bhavana, all the very best, Bhavana. Don't worry, you will do great. Okay? Fantastic. Captain America, do not worry, you will do great. You will be fine. Got it? PSK Sendil, easy questions, absolutely. Kavya, great Kavya. Sadan, welcome. Sahashriya, all the very best. What do you think about 26th morning? 26th morning was good. It was easy to moderate again. Perfect. So let's move forward to the second question. I hope you guys have understood this. Now, can you believe this question was asked? Can you believe this question was asked? I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. This question was, I don't know why they even asked this. This was very, very straightforward. It's like worse than a CBSE question. Even in CBSE, they don't ask questions like this anymore. Okay, so you all have to be happy and proud of yourself if you got this in your exam. Got it? Rohit, hello Rohit. You're not late, Rohit. I'm just doing the second question. Okay. We know, all the very best we know. It was asked, right? Farhana, it was asked. Farhana, I told you, search the paper for easy questions. Farhana, if you wrote today and if you did not see this question, it was your loss. It is your loss. I advised you so much. When you write an exam, always figure out the easy questions first. Got it? Very good. Kavin, Vanakam man. So guys, this is very easy. So what do you have? You have a vertex and you have focus both along the x-axis. But you don't know which is where. You don't know which is where. But all you know is this distance is A. All you know is this distance is A and latus rectum is 4 times A. So we know that distance of the vertex from the origin is S and distance of the focus from the origin is R. So R minus S will give you A. So the answer is 4 times R minus S, but you have to put a modulus because you don't know which is where. You don't know which is greater. The focus can also be here, vertex can be there. So that is why you have to put a modulus and that is why the answer is option B. Did you all like it? Was it too difficult? Yes, Gopakumar. Gopakumar, you can join the droppers batch right after your JEE Mains also. No problem. We are always open to students and we love you guys. We will definitely make some amazing plan for you guys. But decide fast whether you want to drop or whether you want to study in a college. You need to make that decision because that is a massive one. That's a big decision. Okay. But once you do it, have full faith in Vedantu because Vedantu's droppers batch is amazing. Okay. You guys can definitely add a lot of value to your preparation by competing with our brilliant students who are already working in our droppers batch. Okay. Hello Saja, welcome. Karan Kishore, yes, we will let you know Karan Kishore. Droppers batch will start, crash course for advance, mostly test series we are planning to do. So we are planning to conduct test series for JEE Advanced and we will help you solve it like a class. Got it? Perfect, perfect. Okay, Vishesh, I'm not sure man, I don't know why it's happening. Please do not spam the chat. I don't know why it's happening. Create a different ID. I think your name is like that. I think that's why they are doing it. Don't worry, man. Vishesh. Prakash, brilliant. Murli Krishna, legend, all the very best. Okay. If S is greater than R, then you can use S minus R. But that's not given in the question, na? That's not given in the question. If they gave S is greater than R, then you can use S minus R. Okay. Is it given in the question? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Yes, Darun Bharati. It was given, is it? If it was given, then right, man. But otherwise, Mod of S minus R is the right answer. Got it? So people, with that, let's keep moving forward. This one, did you all do this? How many of you got this? So guys, if you notice this, you have 7 plus 3, and then you have 10 plus 3, and then 8 plus 2, 10, and then 10 plus 2 is 12. So the second number is by adding 2 to the previous ones, and the first number is by adding 3 to the previous ones. So I can write this as sigma r equal to 1 to 10. Why? 10 terms they asked. The sum of all of it. What is mean? Mean is nothing but sum of all of them by 10, right? So you can say it is this sum divided by 10. What is the sum? It will be 4 plus 3n into, you will have 6 plus 2n. How many of you are okay with it? Can you guys substitute it and check it? Because this is what? 7, 10, 13 and so on. So the general term will be 4 plus 3n. And for second sequence, you have 8, 10, 12, so on. So that general term will be 6 plus 2n. Got it? Are you all happy with that? So that's how I got these two factors. Are you all clear? Can you all please check it out, go through it, and then we will move forward. Can you guys let me know? Hello Aradhe, welcome Aradhe, nice to see you. Yes, Riz 91 percentile is enough, good enough to sit in advance. Definitely it is good enough to sit in JEE Advanced, but if you want a good JEE rank, then you need to aim for a bigger or higher percentile. Hello Sharavanja, welcome. Viceroy, Bala Darshan, welcome Bala Darshan. Vinu, there is no problem worrying. Worrying will only make it worse. So don't be afraid, you will do well for what you prepared. That's it, as simple as that. Don't take too much tension. Nothing will change in one day, isn't it? So go give your best and leave the rest to God and enjoy your life. You will be all right. Got it? So shall we move forward? Are you all ready, guys? So shall I move forward? Ramya, yes Ramya. Sai Charan, focus on chemistry, revise your formulas and be very calm during the exam. Pick out the easy questions and solve it. Maths is slightly easy, so please try to focus on that. Okay. Yes. All the best, JEE Mains. Thank you, Ramya. So people, are you all clear with this? Guys, don't get distracted. I know everybody is excited about tomorrow's exam, but what about today? Are you guys able to understand all of this? So now can you finish it off? Because this summation is very simple, right? I hope you guys can do it. This summation is pretty simple. How do you do it? You open it. 4 into 6 is 24. Then you'll have 4 into 2 is 8. 6 into 3 is 18. 8 plus 18 is 26n. Plus 3 into 2 is 6n square. Now I have to sum it up from n equal to 1 to 10. And then I have to divide by 10. Is that right? Are you all happy? So that is my answer. So if I sum it up from 1 to 10, 24 is going to become 240. And 26n will become 26 into 10 into 11 by 2. Because the formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. And sigma n square will become n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Divided by 10. So 10 cancels. Then you'll have what? 6 and 6 will get cancelled. So the answer is 24 plus 143 plus 231. So if you sum all of it up, it will be 398 and that is your answer. Are you all happy? That's your mean. How many of you liked it? Yes, Abhirup, if you can follow, you can watch it. If you can follow, you can watch it. Some questions you will be able to understand. Some questions you will find it hard. So don't worry about it, Abhirup. Okay, so shall I move forward? Are you guys liking it? Hello, Abhishek Pani, welcome. Viceroy, fantastic. Abhishek, what happened? Can you just pull the video back and watch it? Fantastic. Abhishek, if you did not understand, just please pull the video back. I think these are all formulas which we learnt in our 11th standard. Okay, great. What did you get, Asmi? Let's all know the surprise. How many marks are required for JEE Mains? Ria, you need to get at least 90 percentile is what I remember. But for categories, I'm not sure. For general, I think at least 90 percentile and above. That means you have to score above 120, 130. 120, 130 will be the breaking point or qualifying point. Okay, Asmi, congrats. So gift it to me. So shall we move forward? Are you all ready? Thank you, JEE Mains. That is so kind of you, man. So people, this is the next question. This was again a very, very simple one. Something which we studied in our lower grades. How many of you love trigonometry, heights and distances when you were in your 9th standard, 10th standard? R.D. Sharma. We all solved that, right? So it is very similar to what you did there. It is nothing great. So can you all do it? Exactly. Very good, very good. Perfect, perfect. Do it, guys. Come on. I know you guys are all perfect. You guys are all gonna solve it. Chaitanya, how do I know the questions? I get it from students, man. So we have a lot of students, right? YouTube students. So they are very kind people. They are very sweet. So they give me the answers. They give me the questions. They give me the options. And we solve it and come. Okay. Guys, how did you solve it so fast? There are so many options. I thought you will get confused for some time. But you guys are very smart. You correctly can see only the correct option. You guys are too smart, man. Don't be like that. Then I feel scared. I don't know how you get the correct answer correctly. The options are so confusing. That's why I wrote ABCD. And still you got the correct answer. Not bad, guys. All of you are 100 percentilers. Huh? Okay, so people, let's solve it. Let's solve it. What do we have here? So we have a pole which has a mark. Okay, so this small part is 3x and the bigger part is 7x. Okay, and it subtends equal angles. That means the small part at a distance of 18 meter on the ground, let's say at a point P, 18 meter from the pole, the small part subtends an angle alpha and the bigger part also subtends an angle alpha. They subtend equal angles. So what is tan alpha? Tan alpha is equal to 3x by 18, which is x by 6. So then tan 2 alpha is what? Tan 2 alpha is equal to the whole thing, right? 2 alpha means the whole thing. So that will be 10x divided by 18, which is equal to 5x by 9. Now, what is tan 2 alpha? Tan 2 alpha formula is 2 tan alpha by 1 minus tan square alpha. So that is equal to how much? That is equal to 5x by 9. So that is going to be 2 into tan alpha is x by 6 divided by 1 minus x square by 36 is equal to 5x by 9. So x and x will get cancelled. Is that right? And then 2 and 6 will be 1 by 3. Are you all happy with it? Great. So now you can solve it, right? Because why x and x can cancel? Because x cannot be 0, right? Obviously, if x is 0, then the pole will be a point. Nobody wants that. So what will I get, people? Can you please help me with that? So I will get 12, right? So 12 by 36 minus x square equal to 5 by 9. So I'll get 108. 108 is equal to 180 minus 5x square. So x square equal to root of 72 by 5. Okay, x square is 72 by 5. X will be root of 72 by 5. So that will be what? We want the height of the pole. Height of the pole is 10x. So 10x is equal to 10 into root 72 by 5, which is equal to 12 root 10. How, sir? You can open it and check it. Okay. So that will be what? This will be 6 root 2. So 10 into 6 will be 60 by 5. 60 by root 5 into root 2. Okay. So 60 by root 5 I can cancel it. So it will be equal to 12 root 10. You can check it out. You can simplify it. That I'm sure you guys can do it. Okay. Are you all clear? Farhana has got it. Yashu. Yes, Yashu. You need to definitely be part of a coaching, man. Otherwise it's difficult. Whether the question paper is easy or not, hard worker, it was easy, man. It was moderate. The paper was easy to moderate. It was not too difficult. It was not too easy. It was easy to moderate, somewhere between there. Okay. So how was physics and chemistry? Did you guys like physics and chemistry today? Was it difficult? Because I sensed maths level has come down. Maths level has definitely come down in this last attempt. Okay, perfect. So with that, boys, let's move forward to the next question. Are you all done with this? Can you please try to solve it? Everybody, please try to solve it. I want you guys to give it an attempt. And then I'll discuss it, okay? And then I'll discuss it. Please solve it, guys. All of you, please try to solve it. What do we have? We have sine square this. So guys, we all know sine theta is equal to sine of pi minus theta. Is that right? So I'm going to write this as sine square pi minus pi cos to the power 4x. Okay. Guys, it is not cos 4x, it is cos to the power 4x. Got it? Divided by x power 4. So that's going to be what? Limit x tending to 0. I'll multiply and divide by pi minus pi cos power 4x square. Pi minus pi cos power 4x square. So I'll multiply and I will divide. So till here, how many of my wonderful boys and girls have understood it? How many of my wonderful boys and girls have understood it? Did you guys like it? Yes, Dhanush, PSK Sendil, you guys are right. Answer is option B. So boys and girls, this will be 1 because this tends to 0. So sine square 0 divided by same 0 will be always 1. So that is gone. Now what do I have here? I can take pi square common. I'll have 1 minus cos power 4x, which can be written as 1 minus cos square x whole square into 1 plus cos square x whole square divided by x power 4. Now we have limit x tending to 0. Now what is this? 1 minus cos square x is sine square x. So sine square x whole square and x power 4 will become 1. So the answer is pi square into 1 plus cos square 0. 1 plus cos square 0 is 1 plus 1 the whole square. So it is 4 pi square, which is the answer, which is option B over here. Did you all like it? Did you all like it? Are you all clear? Everybody, fantastic guys. NIT Trichy minimum percentile for home quota. Kanan, if you want a decent branch, at least 98 and above you should have. 98 percentile and above for decent branches. If you're okay with slightly average branches, then you can come below that also. Okay, but NIT Trichy 97 is needed, man. You need to have that. Okay, Farhana, 2 pi square is not correct. The answer is 4 pi square. So people, I hope all of you are clear. With that, let's go forward to the numerical question. What is the answer? The answer was 5. Did you guys get that, everybody? The answer was 5. Did you all get that, people? How many of you understood it? Did you guys do this in the exam hall? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Please let me know, my dear boys and my dear girls. Shall we move forward? Great, great, great. So how do you solve it? So what I did was, I did 2x as t. So I will get 2 dx is equal to dt. So I'll get what? Dx is equal to dt by 2. So this is what I did because that makes my solving a bit easy. So I'll get integral as 2x. 2x will become minus 1. 2x will become 2. So I'll have 2 times box of 2x is t, right? So it will be box of t plus modulus of t by 2 dt. Is that right? So dx is dt by 2. So I'll have 1 by 2 here, which will go here as 2i. I'll have 1 by 2 here. I took it to the left hand side, it will become 2i. So this is what I need to solve. Now it's a piece of cake. So I can split the integral and solve it. So first I'll solve box of t. So box of t, minus 1 to 0, it is minus 1 dt. And 0 to 1, it is 0 dt. And then you'll have 1 to 2, it will be 1 dt. Then you'll have this one. So you'll have what? Minus 1 to 0, it is negative. So modulus, when it is negative, it will become minus of t by 2 dt. Then 0 to 2, it will become t by 2 dt because modulus is positive, right? So let's just open it, solve it, you will get the answer. That's it. Are you guys clear? This is all you need to do, my dear children. Was it hard? Was it hard? You guys check it and you guys let me know. Was it too difficult? Frequency, you are right. Umang Singla. Umang, you are absolutely right. Very good, Lakshmi Prasanna. Hard worker, I am not too sure, man. I have to analyze all of them. I will analyze and I will give it to you. Okay. Anish, fantastic Anish. You are awesome, man. Shilpi, don't worry Shilpi, I'll explain it. Okay, I will explain it. So guys, what you do here is 2i is equal to, what will you get here? Integral minus 1 from minus 1 to 0 is minus 1. Okay, and integral of 0 is 0 only. So this is integral of 1 is 1 because it's from 1 to 2. Then you'll have what? Plus integral of this is minus t square by 4 from minus 1 to 0. Then you'll have t square by 4 from 0 to 4. So what will you have? 2i is equal to minus 1 plus 1 cancels. So you'll have 0 square minus of minus 1, which will be plus 1 by 4 plus 2 square, right? So 2 square, because 0 to 2 is the limit. 2 square by 4 is 1 minus 0 square is 0. So I'll get 2i is equal to 5 by 4 because 1 by 4 plus 1 is 5 by 4. So 8i is equal to 5. So that is how you solve it. I hope you liked it. Was it brilliant? Did you guys like it? Great, great, great. Fantastic guys. You are all absolutely epic. You guys are brilliant. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, my dear boys and girls. Shall I move forward? Are you all happy with it? Yes? Hello Prashant. Prashant, no man, we did not block you. Welcome Prashant, no problem. So with that people, let's move forward to the next question. Prashant, what is your doubt? Please tell me my dear, I'll help you. So guys, this is fourth root of that. So how do you solve this question? I will show you. This is a method. Okay, so you have dx divided by, you will have what? Power 1 by 4, you have x minus 1 whole power 3 into x plus 2 whole power 5. Now, I'm going to divide by x plus 2 whole power 3 and I'm going to multiply by x plus 2 whole power 3. So, it will become x plus 2 whole power 8 by x plus 2 whole power 3. Now, this one I can take it outside the fourth power. I can take it outside 1 by 4 power. So, it will become x plus 2 whole square. Then you'll have what? Then you'll have x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole cube. X minus 1 by x plus 2 whole cube power 1 by 4. So, it will be power 3 by 4. That's it. I made it into a very nice format. Look at the answer. That is a hint. So, I can take x minus 1 by x plus 2 as t. So, if I take it as t, the derivative will be denominator into derivative of numerator minus numerator into derivative of denominator by denominator whole square into dx is equal to dt. So, I'll get what? I'll get 3 by x plus 2 whole square dx is equal to dt. So, dx by x plus 2 whole square. Dx by x plus 2 whole square is nothing but dt by 3. So, I can write this as dt by 3 and this is what? T power 3 by 4. So, it becomes such a simple integral. 1 by 3 integral t to the power minus 3 by 4 dt. So, what is the integral of t to the power minus 3 by 4? It will be t to the power 1 by 4 by 1 by 4. So, it will be 4 by 3 t to the power 1 by 4 plus c. That's the answer. So, 4 by 3 t is this value power 1 by 4 plus c. So, that's your answer. I hope you guys liked it. What was it? Brilliant? It is lengthy? Yes, it is a bit lengthy. Prashant, what is your doubt, man? Please tell me. One tip for those writing tomorrow. Harishma, don't panic. Pick the easy questions first and give it your best. Maintain your confidence, maintain your exam temperament and revise chemistry today if you can. Okay, very good, very good. Samir Bansal is very good, Ashrit, but you cannot do it if you are not ready. If you are ready, you can do it. But if you are learning now only, then Cengage is better. Samir Bansal is a final revision book after you are done with everything. If you are learning, Samir Bansal is not a good book. I would recommend Cengage. Okay, very good Anish. I know man, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Got it from differentiating the options. Yes, 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 that is also perfect. You can do that. Okay, yes, nice idea. Nice idea, my dear boy Vishesh. So guys, with that, let's move forward to the next one. Do we have one more? Guys, did this question come? Have you all done it? In which year did I write JEE? I wrote JEE in 2013. I wrote JEE back in 2013. Very good, very good. Himal, I am not sure. Praveen, yes, yes Praveen. 5 is the answer. Very good Vinesh. Hello Jijumon, welcome man. Nice to see you. Great. Missing Asmi, absolutely. So guys, how do we solve this? I'll take e to the power x as some variable t. So I can write it as what? T power 4 plus 2t cube minus t plus 6 is equal to 0. Is that right? Are you all happy with it? Guys, are you all happy with it? Please let me know, my dear boys and girls. I want you all to let me know if you're all ready. Then only we are moving forward. Everybody cool with it? Yes or no? Are you all happy? Perfect? Great, 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 great. So guys, you'll have what? You'll have t power 4, I can write as t square into t plus 2 is equal to t minus 6. And we know that t is a positive number. So just see how many solutions these two have. Just see how many solutions these two have. You can draw this, right? This is a linear graph. This is a linear graph. Okay, t minus 6 will be what? T minus 6 will be minus 6. The graph will go like this. Is that correct? Are you all clear? So it will be minus 6 and here it will intersect at 6. And how will this graph look like? This is t cube plus t power 4 plus, okay, t power 4, right? So t cube I can take common, yeah. So t cube into t plus 2, right? So if I take t cube common, it will be t cube into t plus 2. So what are the critical points? You will have 0 and minus 2, right? So it will have 0s at minus 2 and will have 0 at 0. So how will the shape of the graph look like? Can you guys think about it and tell me? How will the shape of the graph look like? So this, if I differentiate, I'll get 4t cube plus 6t square. So for t positive, it's an increasing function, right? For t positive, it's an increasing function. So for t positive, it's an increasing function and it starts from 0. So it will go like this, right? So will they have solutions? Will they have solutions, my dear boys and my dear girls? Please think about it and let me know. Think about it and let me know. They will not have solutions. So answer is 0. Answer is 0. Got it? Because your left hand side starts from 0. See guys, I don't care what happens when t is negative. Why? Because e power x is t and e power x is always positive. So I don't care about my negative side. I only care about my positive side. But when I look at my positive side, what can I say? What can I say? I can say that for t positive, this is always positive, right? The derivative of this. If the derivative is always positive, it's an increasing function. And the rate of increase of this is higher than the rate of increase of this. Got it? So therefore, it will start from a higher point and go up faster than this one. So how can this ever catch up with that? So there will be no solution. That is why answer is 0. Guys, it is not 1. Okay, it is not 1. The answer is 0. Was there 0 in the option? You guys got it? Everybody? Very good, Lakshman. Farhana, fantastic. Great. Chitra, brilliant. Yes, yes, yes. Kanan, I did write in my first attempt, man. What will be the score for 99? 99 percentile, you should have around 190, 200 plus. Got it? So shall I move forward, everybody? So with that, let's move forward to the next question. So did you all do this question? This was an interesting one. This was an interesting one. Chitra, what happened, Chitra? Please tell me. What is your doubt? Best book for coordinate geometry, you can use SL Loney. SL Loney is a great book for coordinate geometry. You guys can definitely use that. Okay. So people, if you have any doubts, please let me know. This question did not come. This question did not come. Okay. So if it came, please let me know. If it did not come, then we will skip it. How is the paper level today? I felt it was moderate to easy. Easy to moderate. Okay. So everybody says no. So I think this did not come. Okay. Okay. Perfect. If you want me to explain, I can explain it. So guys, if this is the harmonic mean, then we know that HM is equal to twice these two terms. Twice of product of these two divided by the sum of these two. So 2y minus x minus z. So this 2 cancels. Now cross multiply. You will have 2y square minus xy minus zy minus 2ay plus ax plus az is equal to, if you open that, what will you get? Y square minus xy minus zy plus xz. So these two will get cancelled, these two will get cancelled. Y square will get cancelled. So you'll have y square minus 2ay is equal to xz minus ax minus az. Okay, so add a square on both sides. So if I add a square on both sides, I'll have what? Y minus a whole square is equal to, I can take x common, x if I take common, I'll have z minus a minus of a common, again z minus a. So I'll have x minus a into z minus a. So they are in GP. So GP is the answer because middle term square is equal to product of the extreme terms. So GP will be the answer. Are you all clear? Did you guys like it? Vlogger Virus, thank you so much. 11 topics by 10th standard. Prashant, sequence and series, arithmetic progression, trigonometry, quadratic equations. All this a 10th standard student can solve it. Okay. So I did it when I was in 9th standard. So when I was in 9th itself, I used to do 11th standard sequence and series and quadratic equation. So you can also try. Why not? It is not that difficult. Okay. Very good. So people, with that, let's move forward. Do we have any more questions? Guys, this question, did it come? The term independent of x. So what is the general term? General term is 12CR, 2x to the power 12 minus r into 1 by 4x square whole to the power r. So collect the coefficients of x. Collect the powers of x. So x to the power 12 minus r, and there what do you have? You will have x to the power minus 2r. So this should be equal to x to the power 0. So r is equal to 4, right? R is equal to 4. Okay, exactly. Vaibhav, it was a bit easy only, man. It was easy to moderate. It was easy to moderate. Okay. Great, 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 great. So if r is equal to 4, then the answer is what? 12c4 into 2 to the power 8 into, you'll have 1 by 4 to the power 4. So 4 to the power 4 and 2 to the power 8 are same, right? So you can cancel it off. So this is what you have. That is equal to 3 power 6 by 4 power 4 into k. So now you guys can find it out. Guys, is it correct? It's not 1 by 4, it is minus 4, is it? Are you guys sure? Okay, okay, okay. So this is a question I got. So people are saying that it is minus 4. Minus 4 by x square, is it? Is it minus 4 by x square? Okay, okay. Angit, can you give me the right question? I got something like this from my students. If you can give me the right question, I'll solve it. Can you guys please let me know what is the right question? So it is 2x minus 4 by x square whole to the power 12. Is that right? Is that what you're saying, Angit? Okay. So here also r is equal to 4 only. So the term independent of r, the term independent of x will be 12c4 into 2x power 8 into minus 1 by minus 4 to the power. What will you have? You will have 4, right? Is that right? Correct, na? Guys, what is the question, guys? People are saying different stuff. X by 4 minus 12 by x square. Okay, finally we have the question. X by 4 minus 12 by x square. Is that right? At least now people, please don't change it again. Is this correct? Everybody cool? Okay, the process remains the same. Exactly. The process is still the same. Got it? So it's again going to be r equal to 4 only. So first write the general term. The general term is what? The general term is 12cr into x by 4 to the power 12 minus r into minus 12 by x square power r. So if I collect the powers of x, what do I get? I get x to the power 12 minus r into x to the power minus 2r is equal to 0. So r is equal to 4. If r is equal to 4, the term will be 12c4 into 1 by 4 to the power 8 into 12 to the power 4. Is that correct? So 12 to the power 4 will be what? 3 to the power 4 into 4 to the power 4. So 4 to the power 4 and 4 to the power 8 will become 4 to the power 4. So 4 to the power 4 can be written as what? Okay, 4 to the power 4, let it be there. Okay, so 12C4 is how much? 12C4 is 9 into 10 into 11 into 12 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this and those will get cancelled. You will have what? You will have 45 into 11. 45 into 11. So 3 power 6 they want. So 9 will go away. So 9 goes away, it will be 3 power 6. So this is what we have. So this is your K. So K is 55. 55 is the answer. 55 is the answer. Did you all like it? Very good. Ankit, you are right. Umang Singla was right. Roykin is absolutely right. Brilliant, 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 guys. Perfect. Okay. Yes, Gundapin, you can watch this. At least know what questions were coming. Gokulnath, fantastic. 90 percentile will be around 120. 120 is what I'm guessing. So people, with that we are done. I will pass on the stage to Shreyas sir. Please wait for a few minutes. I'm sure the physics discussion will follow. After that, chemistry, and all the very best to all those who are writing tomorrow and the day after. Guys, droppers batch in Vedantu is starting. In case somebody wants to drop, somebody wants to study for the next attempt, the link is given below in the description. Check it out. If you make the decision, do try to study with us in Vedantu. I'm sure it will be a fruitful time for you and for your goals to be achieved. It will be easier. Got it? So all the best people, take care. I'll meet you again in the evening paper discussion. Okay, I'll pass it on to Shreyas sir.
Hello my warriors, can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Do let me know in the chat box. Hey everyone, can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, yes. Can you guys see me? Do let me know guys in the chat box. Alright, Nikita, Ria, hello, we Enthuse, hi Zayad, hi Aishwarya, hi Lakshmi. Welcome aboard. Yes, low voice is it? Alright. Is my voice clear? Voice is low? Alright, just one second, just give me a second. Just let me take care of it. Okay, just give me a second guys. I'll just change the battery just in case if the batteries are low. Let me try this. 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I'll just try it out. Hello guys, now am I audible? Clear, loud and clear? Do let me know. Am I Audible loud and clear? Hello my warriors, can you see me? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Do let me know guys in the chat box. Yep, now it's fine, perfect. All right. So I think the battery was low. Okay, so welcome aboard. This is Shreyas here, your physics master teacher at Vedantu, going live. Okay, so let's get straight away to the question guys. Now the perfect voice is perfect. Amazing. So how was the paper? Was it easy? Was it again repetitive kind of pattern? Because when I was solving the paper, I just saw some questions which again got repeated from the previous shifts, as well as from our mock test, as well as sure shot. And didn't I tell you in my last class, my warriors, that the kind of questions are getting repeated from the previous attempt. For example, match the following again had dimensional analysis based questions. Same type of question has been repeated even in the August attempt multiple times. Then again in optics, they are always giving multiple reflections or multiple refractions. Didn't I just tell you this in my previous class? And again, some questions from advanced also came in mains. I'll tell you which one it is, especially in magnetic field. And I could see logic gates question which was standard and so many other things. So that's cool and makes it more predictable, but that's not the point. I hope your paper went really well. I hope you guys were able to score really well. Let's start with the discussion. And in case you are interested to join the Eklavya batch, let me tell you guys, the Eklavya batch, which was the advanced batch, the seats are full. We will come up with a plan for you guys to make sure that you guys do not have to face difficulties for studying for advanced. We are going to come up with a plan very soon. Stay there, stay tuned and hang in there. All right, we are going to come up with something. Now this was the first question which was coming up on your screen. Yep. So two fixed charges are shown over here, and you want to place a third charge so that it is in equilibrium. Now the first thing you should understand is this is positive, this is negative charge. In order to place another charge so that it is in equilibrium, that means the force on it should be 0. If the force on it is 0, that means the net field on it due to both the charges should be 0. Now where would the point be where the net field is 0? Many of you would have thought it will be somewhere between them. The answer is no, because the positive charge will give a field this way. The negative charge will also give an attractive field this way. So both the fields will add. So the point where the 0 field is present is definitely not over here. In fact, it will be somewhere outside and it will be somewhere here. This is the point where the field will be 0. How? Observe. This point is far away from a bigger charge but closer to a smaller charge. So due to this big positive charge, there will be a field towards the right side. And due to this small charge, but which is closer, the field will be towards the left side. Both these fields are going to cancel each other out. Understood? So, I hope this is clear. So, hence, there will be fields because of both of them. The field due to negative charge will be here. The field due to positive charge will be here. Net field will be 0. Let's just assume this particular distance to be x. So for both of them to be equal and cancelling out each other, what should be the magnitudes? They should be equal. So let's just equate them. So the field due to positive charge should be field due to negative charge. The field due to the positive charge, look at the distance. It is 5 plus x. So k into q, which is 20, okay, divided by the distance, which is 5 plus x whole square. Makes sense, everyone? Similarly, the field due to negative charge. How far is the negative charge from that point? It is at a distance of x centimeters. So it will be k into q. Q is 5 divided by just x square. Some of you might be wondering, I need to convert this centimeter into meter. Do you really think we need to convert that? No, right? Why? Because the dimensions will get cancelled anyways both sides. So hence, you need to use just centimeters. You don't have to worry about conversion into meters. K will get cancelled. You can see that this 5 and this 4 will become like this. All right. So you have 4x square is equal to 5 plus x whole square. Take roots. So 2x will be 5 plus x. Therefore, x will be 5 centimeters. Answer is also going to be in centimeters. hence 5 centimeters to the right of minus 5 coulomb, which is option C. How many of you got this? This is not lengthy, this is medium, guys. This question will come under the medium, and definitely not lengthy. It's a decent question. It's a decent kind of a question, I would say. The only catch was remembering or understanding, analyzing the situation where the point where the zero field will be not in between these two charges, but it will be outside of those two charges. Yeah, so it is very straightforward, decent kind of question. Okay, so it should not be difficult for sure. All right, now let's get going to the next one. Yes, option C is correct. How many of you got +4? Please let me know. Vinuta got +4. Very good. Very good, Zayed. Yes, Sai says easy. The Viceroy also says it was easy. And somebody is saying it was done in their batch as well. Okay. So next question on truth table. And very good, Prithvi. Excellente, Dhanush Bacha. Very good, Ria. Excellente. Truth table has been coming again and again. And this time they're not given always one logic gate, but 2 or 3 logic gates were there in all the shifts. There was not a question where there was only one logic gate and they gave you the truth table. And if you know individual truth tables of AND, OR, NAND, etc. gates, you can easily get it. So how about marking some intermediate points to get the final truth table of Y? So let me mark this point, let's say as C, and let me mark this as D, because C and D are the inputs for Y, correct? Okay, so first of all, A or this is AND, this is AND, this is OR. So A and B is C, so that is C, this is AND gate, and for OR gate we have that point D over here. So for AND gate the truth table is very simple, 0 and 0, 0, 0 and 1, 0, 1 and 0, 0, 1 and 1, 1. For OR gate, that is point D, the truth table is again simple, it will be 0 or 0, 0, 0 or 1, 1, 1 or 0, 1, 1 or 1, 1. Okay. Now this is C, D. C and D, but with a NOT gate. That means you have to negate whatever the inputs are going to be there. First, let's just think about AND. C and D, what am I going to get? And then I will flip the symbols. So 0 and 0, 0. 1 and 0, 0. 0 and 1, 0. 1 and 1, 0. 1 and 1, 1. Okay, fair enough. Now because there is a NOT gate, flip all these symbols. So 0, 0, 0, 1. So just make it 1, 1, 1, 0. So 1, 1, 1, 0. That's option D, guys. Just check this out. How many of you got this option D correct? Yeah, that's very simple, straightforward. All of you are already putting up +4. That means you guys have got the correct answer. Very good. So 1, 1, 1, 0. Very good, Ria. Very good, Farhana. Very good, the Viceroy. And those of you are joining in little bit late, let me tell you. Well, I am Shreyas. I am the Physics Master Teacher. And welcome to JEE Enthuse. JEE Enthuse is an English medium channel for all the aspirants who want to crack exams like JEE, BITS, SAT, KVPY and anything else. So, if you are a passing out batch students, please do recommend this channel to your juniors, to your friends and to your relatives. So one help that you can definitely do as a Guru Dakshina is please smash that like button out there and also hit the subscribe button and also talk about our channel to your friends and to your relatives and your cousins maybe. Alright, so let's get moving to the next question coming up on your screen now. Guys, just check this out. Was this the kind of question which was asked where there were two mirrors and the question was find a distance between, shortest distance between the images and the root 5 value was given. Now, see, look at this. There are two mirrors. So just take the reflection of those mirrors due to each one of them. So the reflection of this object behind the mirror will be somewhere here. I'll just call it I1. What will be the coordinate? Only the x coordinate will be reflected back. So I think this was A, guys. This was not 0. This was A comma 2A. Okay, A comma 2A. So this one height is 2A. This is nothing but A. So obviously the coordinates will be negative A comma 2A. Makes sense? Yep. Now also take the reflection below. So you are going to get another image. Let's say I call it I2 and it will be nothing but A comma minus 2A because the y coordinate is negative. There will be one last reflection. So when this object reflects below here, this image will become the object for this mirror and this image will also be reflected behind over here for this mirror. Think about it. Whatever is there on the top got reflected below and whatever is there in the front will also get reflected here, which will also coincide which will also coincide with the reflection of this image. So this image which was formed behind this mirror will also reflect below. So both the images will coincide, and I can just call it as I3 or 4, one and the same thing, and the coordinates will be minus a comma minus 2a. How many of you got this particular point? Now see, I'm not sure what exactly the question was. If the question says shortest distance between all the images, it's slightly tricky, guys. Look at this. I1 and I3. Okay, what is the distance between I1 and I3? The distance between them is exactly this distance. And how much is this? 2a minus 2a minus of that. That means it will be 4a. Just check this out. This is 2a, this is 2a. 2a and this minus 2a below. So total distance will be 4a, correct? Similarly, what's the distance between I3 and I2? Okay, this much is minus a, this much is a minus a. So totally will be 2a. Lastly, the distance between these two images, check this out, it will be I1, I2. So what will that be? It will be root of 2a square plus 4a square. So that's going to be nothing but a common outside, and 2 square is 4 plus 4 square 16. So root of 20. I can take 4 outside, so it will become 2a root 5. Okay, root 5 value they have given it to be 2.3. So 2.3 into 2, that's going to be nothing but 4.6. So 4.6a. Now which of these numbers is the smallest? Obviously, out of these numbers, 4a, 2a and 4.6a, this is the smallest number. So hence the smallest distance will be 2a. The smallest distance will be 2a. Okay, so according to this question, please understand this was a memory based question. That means our students came out of the examination hall and they gave us an idea of what the question looked like. This might not be the exact question, but understand, after the NTA releases the question paper and the answer key, we will be in a better position to tell you, what exactly the question was and solve it appropriately. But as per this data, then these two are the images which are closest to each other. These two are the images which are closest to each other, because hypotenuse will obviously be longer. Okay, I hope this is clear. So many of you might have marked the distance between these two, but actually these two images are very close to each other. So probably that might have created some problem. Yep. The shortest, Gautam, how can 4a be shortest, bacha? 2a is smaller than 4a. Be careful. 2a is smaller. How can 4a be smaller? Yep. Be careful. 2a is smaller. Okay. Then 4a. Okay. So that's the answer. Next question coming up on your screen. This was the question. Just check this out. dp by dv. Yeah, the SG, they might have given that hint. Root 5 is, 2.3, but that was just given for confusion. A lot of people will get confused thinking that we had to calculate diagonal. See, just because they give you something does not mean it is useful. They might often give you some data to just confuse you, and many people will actually think, oh, I did not use this data and I have to use this. So don't get fooled by what has been given. Be careful. Yeah, okay. So dp by dv is minus ap at p is equal to p naught, v is equal to 0. Then the question is find the temperature of the body. I feel this is more of a derivative based questions. Let's see how many of you got this. This was more of a derivative based questions. Let's try and do this question first. First of all, dp from this equation will be minus a dv, and I can put p over here. The reason why I did this is because I can integrate both sides. So let's do that. If I integrate both sides, my limits would be, when p is p naught, the volume is 0. When the volume is v, then the pressure is p. Okay, so now let's do this. This will be ln p minus ln p naught will be equal to minus a, integral of dv is v, so v minus 0. Therefore, ln p, okay, just check this out. I can log a minus log b is log of a by b. So ln p by p naught is equal to minus av. Therefore, p by p naught is equal to e to the power, okay, I am writing it in exponent form, is e to the power minus av. Therefore, p is equal to p naught into e to the power minus AV. Just check this out, guys. Everyone fine till this point? Now, what we'll do is, once we got P is equal to P naught e raised to AV, the viceroy, you can just lower the brightness of your screen, probably that will help. Or I'll lower it. Oops, I don't know whether I just made that thing vanish or something. Okay, just let me lower the brightness a little bit. Oh my god, I think whatever I wrote just went off. But I'll just write the final thing. I think we had got, from this, we had got P is equal to P naught into e to the power minus AV. This is what we got. Now what we will do, pressure is P is equal to P naught e raised to minus AV. Now, what you need to do is, just think about what can you do with pressure and relate it to temperature. How can you relate pressure and temperature? Yes, you have to use ideal gas equation. So PV is nRT. So if PV is nRT, pressure is nRT by volume. So from here I can write this as nRT by volume is equal to P naught into e to the power minus AV. Solving this further, I'll get T is equal to P naught divided by nR. Volume goes on the top, so V into e to the power minus AV. Okay, so I've got temperature as a function of volume. So I need to find the maximum temperature. That means I need to differentiate this. So in order to get maximum temperature, find out dt by dV is equal to 0. Because that's how you find maximas and minimas. This is mathematical concept. So maxima and minima, that means find the dt by dV. Maxima is the function. Find this first derivative. So what will be dt by dV equal to? So P naught by nR is a constant. This is UV rule. V into derivative of this guy will be minus A into e to the power minus AV. Because e to the power x's derivative is e to the power x. But if there is a constant, then that constant gets multiplied outside. Plus the second function, which is e to the power minus AV, into derivative of the first function, which will be 1 itself. So equating this to 0, I will get P naught by nR. E to the power minus AV is constant, or rather it's common, my bad, common, so I'll take it outside. Here I have 1 and here I have minus A over here, minus AV. Yes, now I have minus A into V over here. Now if this is 0 because of, maxima, this is because of maxima, then that means either this is 0 or this is 0. Now this won't be 0, reason being, then you will get a volume which is not appropriate. All right, so you will not get a volume which is appropriate. This will be the more correct solution for solving this question. All right, or rather, even if you have been used to these kind of graphs, okay, even if you have been probably if you have solved these kind of graphs, e raised to minus x into x, how does the graph of e raised to minus x into x looks like? So it goes up and then it comes down. Okay, it comes down like this. So there is a maxima somewhere over here. Okay, if you have done this in maths, and it is definitely not at infinity or minus infinity or 0 for sure. All right. So even if you take the second derivative, that solution gets cut out. So from this, in fact, you are going to get 1 minus AV is equal to 0. Therefore, AV is equal to 1. Okay, once I got AV is equal to 1, or rather V is equal to 1 by A, you just need to substitute all of this in this equation. Yes, substitute in this equation and see what do you get. So the maximum temperature will be P naught by nR into volume. Volume is 1 by A. Okay, and e raised to minus AV. E raised to minus AV, that means e raised to minus 1. So it will become P naught divided by N, R, A and E. That's it. That's the answer, guys. So which is option A? Yep, correct. Yeah, this is a hard question. This is for the toppers. If you are a topper, that means below 1000 rank. All right. So if you want really good rank, 99.989 percentile, 99.7 percentile, 99.6 percentile and all of that. So you should be able to solve this. Else do not expect to do that. Okay. Cool. Great. So it's just based on derivatives and calculus, and I hope you just understood the concept is finding derivative of temperature with respect to volume, because the question says maximize temperature. So So somehow you get temperature as a function of volume and just do the math. That's it. All right, let's get moving. Next question coming up on your screen. Vasim sir, it is going to take a long time, but yeah, because there are a lot of questions that I'm going to discuss today. Okay, so if B is more than A and both loops are in the same plane, find the mutual inductance. Guys, this is a repeated question from JEE. This kind of question has come previously as well. Now, in order to find the mutual inductance, and it is given that this loop is very small as compared to the outer loop, first thing, try to figure out what will be the magnetic field here. Okay, so what will be the magnetic field in this particular region? Now, because there are 4 wires which are carrying current, let's say this is the wire which carries current like this. Due to any one wire, what's the magnetic field? Just try to figure this out, due to any one wire. Now to do that, at this point, just draw these extreme lines and look at this distance. If this is B, this would be B by 2. These two angles will be 45 degrees each. Now it probably makes sense to use the magnetic field formula due to a finite wire at a distance r from it. We know the magnetic field formula. So the magnetic field due to any one wire will be mu naught I divided by 4 pi distance. Distance is B by 2 into sine alpha plus sine beta, which is sine 45, but there will be 2 times. Makes sense? This is due to only one wire. Now what you need to do is mu naught I, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, 2 times of 1 by root 2. So 2 divided by root 2, and this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So 2 pi b. That 2 and that 2 will also get cancelled. So we will have mu naught I divided by pi root 2 times of b. So that is magnetic field due to one of the wire. Now, what will be the magnetic field due to all the wires? It will be 4 times of this value. It will be 4 times of this value. I hope you understand this, because each wire will contribute to the magnetic field. None of them will cancel. None of them will cancel. So it will become mu naught I divided by pi root 2 into b. So what am I going to get? Acha, 4, I can write it as 2 into 2. One of the root 2 will cancel. So 2 root 2 mu naught I divided by pi b. Just check this out. This will be the magnetic field at the center. Now the next step is flux. Flux is that net field multiplied by the area. Acha, what is the net field? I just got it as 2 root 2 mu naught I divided by pi into b. What is the area through which they are passing? This is the area. So it will be side square, which is a square. Now just rearrange this, you will get the answer, guys. You will get 2 root 2 mu naught a square into I divided by pi b. Now remember, always flux is mi. So if you compare both these equations, you will clearly see this term over here is mutual inductance. So 2 root 2 mu naught a square by pi b, that should be the answer. How many of you got this? Yes, I think it should be option B, right? Just check this out. If it is option B, yep. How many of you got this, guys? Let me know in the chat box. This was direct question. This is a standard problem. This is a standard question. We have done this also before. Okay, this is standard question. I won't even put it in the difficult category. I'll put it in the medium category. The reason why I'm putting it medium, because it's standard. It was previously asked. That means you should already know it. It should not be nothing. It should not be surprising to you. So only if it is not asked before, it's nothing like standard type, then I would have probably put it in the hard category. But no, if you have been serious, then you should have got it. Very good, Rakesh. Very good, Viceroy. Rohan. Excellent, Shilpi. Very good, my warriors. Next question coming up on your screen. Based on momentum, Sai Teja will let you know more about it, bacha. Okay. Now, here is the next question. There are two particles, okay, and they are colliding, and one of them is at rest. After the collision, both the angles are same. Remember, I have been telling you, for collision problems, always draw the diagram before and after. Only then you will get it. So first of all, there is this mass m which is moving with speed v. Okay, this is mass m and it is moving with speed v. It collides with another particle of mass small m. It is at rest. Okay, now after the collision, what happens is this mass moves with velocity v1 and this point mass, let's say, moves with velocity v2. So it's clearly mentioned that both the angles are equal. Okay, both the angles are equal. So let's assume it to be theta. Then what is the ratio of m by m? Assume elastic collision. Okay, clearly we have to use momentum equation or maybe restitution or energy. And the best part is, since this is a 2D collision, I can use momentum in x direction as well as in y direction. Okay, so let's try to do this. So applying momentum conservation in y direction. You can see that in y direction. So what will I write? Initially, there is no motion in the y-axis. Everything is moving in the x-axis and one of them is at rest. So initial momentum is 0. Final momentum, this mass, okay, this one is capital M, this one is small m. So V1's sine theta component, so I can just put it as m V1 sine theta. That's positive momentum because it is going like that. And V2 sine component, that's downwards, so minus m V2 sine theta. Guys, don't you see that this kind of question has been repeated again and again? In fact, even in the August attempt, similar kind of questions have come in August attempt. And I have been telling all my warriors that, guys, even if you just attempt the previous year's papers and also the August attempt papers, you will see a repeated pattern. I think they have been instructed, okay, momentum and collisions, give questions in every batch. Achha, dimensional analysis, give different dimensions but give it in match the following. Or optics question, put 2 mirrors or 2 lenses and make questions and give it in all the batch so that all the batches have similar difficulty. That's what I think has happened. You can see that. Okay, now what you need to do is just rearrange this. Sine theta will get cancelled. So m v1 will be small m v2. Okay, now similarly in the x-axis, if you do the same thing, same momentum conservation, what will I get? I'll get capital mv is equal to capital M v1 cos theta plus small m v2 cos theta. That's what I'll get. Okay, let's just rearrange this. Some of you are saying that the angle was 45. So guys, don't worry, even if it was 45, I am finding the general answer and substituting the value of 45 degrees, you will get the answer specific to the angle. Don't worry, just observe the concept because these are memory based questions. Okay, so what am I going to get? Thetas are same. Oh, but m v1 is m v2. So I can write this as 2m v1 cos theta is nothing but mv. Okay, so m and m get cancelled. So I will get v1 is v divided by 2 cos theta. Okay, this is one more thing that I got. Last thing I'm going to do is probably use the energy equation. So energy is conserved. Why is energy conserved? Because it is clearly mentioned it is elastic collision. So what is the initial energy? It is half m v square. What is the final energy? It will be half capital M v1 square plus half small m v2 square. Okay, let's see what happens next. Okay, just observe this carefully. Half goes everywhere. So mv square is equal to mv1 square. Acha, v1, okay, I'll substitute it later on maybe. mv1 square plus v2, small m v2. Acha, I can do something. This will be small m v2 from here, check this out, is m v1 by small m. Capital M v1 by small m. So I can write this as capital M square v1 square divided by small m square. So I think we can cancel one of those m's, capital M's. So v square is equal to v1 square in bracket 1 plus capital M by small m. Interesting. One of the small m's also got cancelled. One of the m was taken outside and cancelled. Only one capital M remaining. All right. Now what is V1? V1 is V by 2 cos theta. So it will be nothing but V square by 4 cos square theta into 1 plus capital M by small m. Acha, V square goes. 4 cos square theta goes over there. So 4 cos square theta is equal to 1 plus capital M by small m. From this, what will I get? Capital M by small m is 1 minus 4 times of cos square theta. That's the answer. Yes. Oh, sorry, minus 1. My bad. So M by M will be, my bad, take 1 over there. So what are we going to get? We are going to get 4 cos square theta minus 1. Yes, 4 cos square theta minus 1, which is option B. Yep. That's how it is. Acha, angle was not given, but the options are 1, 2, 3, 4. So, well, if the angle was not given, if it was generic angle, then the answer will come out in theta. Acha. And if they have asked maximum value, okay, they have asked maximum value. What is the maximum value of cos theta, guys? What is the maximum value of cos theta? It is 1. So maximum value of cos theta square, cos of theta whole square will also be 1. So if this is 1, so then 4 minus 1 is 3. Then the answer will be 3. If that is clear. Yep. Maximum value, yes, Rajesh, it is 1. So if the maximum value was asked, M by M's maximum value, then the answer will be 3. Everybody got this question? How to solve that? Yeah, Sankari, definitely it will be useful, bacha. Yeah. So how many of you got this in the examination? How many of you got this in the examination? No need of derivatives. Momentum conservation has been coming again and again. Yeah, very interesting question, guys. Yeah, excellent day. Very good. Option B was correct. Now, did I not tell you guys? Very good, Namit, you got it. Jagdish, we are concentrating on JEE and all the other national level exams, bacha, because there are so many CETs. It becomes really difficult for us to concentrate on individual CETs. So that's why we will be focusing our attention only to national level entrance examinations more than local, because there are so many local and private college institutes who conduct, you know, different examinations. So it becomes very difficult then. All right, cool. Okay, angle won't be 45, acha, Prithvi. I mean, yeah, it won't be 45. Be careful, unless it was mentioned in the question. Okay, match the following questions. Dimensions of the physical quantities. It's very simple. Torque, you just need to know the dimensions. It's basically Newton meter. Tension will be in newtons. Moment of inertia is kg meter square, and surface tension, force per unit length, so Newton per unit length. So Newton per meter basically. So just if you know the units also, you will get it very easily. Yeah, this was very easy. This was very easy, guys. You should have got the answer as A with S. Look at the torque is a kg, what is it? A with S, is it? Yeah, torque, kg meter square per second square, because Newton into meters, that's torque. So that will become length square. Tension will be kg meter per second square. So tension will go with R. Just check that out. And moment of inertia would have gone with this, which is P kg meter square. And surface tension, you would have seen one of the lengths goes away. So length raised to 0. So that's D goes with Q. Just check this out. If you got this, let's give it moving to the next one. Let's do question. I know. Acha, it was mentioned, Prithvi. Okay, Prithvi, it doesn't matter, right? Even if it was mentioned, remember, these are memory based questions. Just move ahead. Just concentrate on the concept. It doesn't matter, even if it was mentioned. Okay, good. Chalo, let's go to this question. And this was a repeated question, previous year question. It was asked. So this is nothing but a previous year question. Exactly, word to word has been copied. There is a coil of inner radius A and outer radius B. There are n windings, and each of the windings thickness is very small. What you need to do is observe this coil as many circular loops of different radius. Each loop has a different radius, and each loop will create a magnetic field. So you add all the magnetic fields to find out what is the total magnetic field. That's it. Now, what you need to do is basically Power start, Mahi, Bacha, how does it matter whether image was given or not given? Doesn't matter, right? This is a memory based question. Just concentrate on the concept. I know, maybe image was given, it was not given. It really doesn't matter. Okay, just concentrate on the concept. Okay, so what you need to do is look at the cross sectional area right from here till here. What you will see is, many windings like this. These crosses represent those wires going inside or outside the plane, let's say. This is how the windings will look like. Now, this is A, let's say, and let's say this whole thing is B. This is the center. This is the center. Visualize this. Okay, this is the coil. Okay, the coil is like that. There are windings, and each time the coil or the wire intersects this plane, there is a crossover. Now consider one such coil over here. Let's say, just considering one such coil over here like this, and let's say the radius is x. Over here, probably it would look like this. This is x, and maybe I'm talking about this winding over here, correct? And let's say the length of this winding is dx. Make sense? So that is that current which is flowing through that wire or that coil, which is having a radius of x and width of dx. That's it. Now, what you need to do is figure out how many windings are going through that small portion of dx. So, number of turns in that dx section. That's very obvious. Over this entire length, there are n times the wire cuts. There are n turns given already. Look at that. It has n turns. So in dx length, how many turns will be there? Simple unitary method. For this much length, n turns. For this much length, how many turns? So n divided by this length will be b minus a. So it will be b minus a into for this much length. That means into dx. Is that now understood? Yep. So Jitesh, what I have done is, Bacha, I have seen this coil from here. So I'll see these turns cutting through this plane like this many times. So there are many cuttings, or many times the wire intersects this plane, and that is a cross-sectional view. The inner radius is A, the outer radius is B. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm considering one such coil or one such turn over here whose radius is assumed to be x. And due to that coil, I will first find the field and then I will integrate to find the total field. So that coil has a radius x, width dx. Now, this is unitary method. This you would have been doing it in 7th or 8th standard. 7 people do work in this many days. How much time will these many people do the work in these many days? Unitary method kind of thing. So for this much length, the number of turns is n. For this much length, how many turns are there? N by b minus a. Number of turns per unit length into the length. Okay, makes sense? Now, what you need to do? The current, what is the current through dx? What's the current through that? How many turns are there? These many turns. Each turn will carry how much current? I current. It's clearly mentioned. The current I flows through the wire. So, n by b minus a into dx into I. The number of turns, each turn having I current. So if there are five wires here in this section, so 5I is the total current in this. Make sense? Great. Now, what is the field due to that? The field due to the current which is passing through that dx, that coil, that will be mu naught current. What is that current? N I dx by b minus a by 2r. What is the radius? It is x. What is the radius of that coil? It is x. That's it. Hello Trapti Bacha. Yes, come on, join in. Now just rearrange this because I want to find b, which is integral db total. So mu naught n I divided by 2 times of b minus a, and you have dx over here and x over here, and integrate this. Now the limits of the integration. Be careful. X will start from a and it will end at b. So it will start from A and it will end at B. That means the total magnetic field will be mu naught Ni divided by 2 times of B minus A. Integral of 1 by x is ln x. So it will be ln B minus ln A. Correct? Log of B minus log of A, which is nothing but mu naught Ni by 2 times of B minus A. Log A minus log B or log B minus log A is log B by A. So it will be ln B by A. That's the answer. How many of you got this, guys? Let me know. How many of you got this? Do let me know. Yep. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Yes. Excellent, guys. Okay. So that's what you need to do. Yeah. That's the answer. Clear, says Rapti. Very good, Damneet. Very good, Ria. Hi, Vishnu. Hello, Farana. All right. Great. Excellent. Let's get moving to the next question then. Okay. How many of you have got this? Come on. This is something which you should tell me. Let's see how many of you got this correctly. This was purely theory based question. A particle is moving in a horizontal circular motion of radius r with speed v. The question is the angular momentum of that particle. Okay, that angular momentum of that particle about the axis passing through the center. Come on, please. Thank you, Gautam. Very good, Kalkidan, Israel. All right. Is it constant? Is it magnitude varying? Is the direction varying? Both magnitude and direction varying. Very easy. Hello, Hemant. Hello, Esroy. Come on. Answer this. What was the answer? Very easy question. Let's see how many of you got this. Please tell me you wrote option A, which is constant. Yep, it will be constant, Purna. No, it is not C, because the particle is moving in a horizontal plane with constant velocity. So angular momentum will always be upwards. No matter where the particle is, angular momentum will be upwards. So hence it will be constant. Understand? So it will be constant. Yep. Yep. Very good. Very good. So that's the answer. Let's get moving to the next question. This question was done in Flash series as well. And I have also repeatedly done this question in many ways. So, you know, if you drop a packet then from a plane, okay, if you drop a packet from a plane, this has been done so many times, which itself is moving with velocity v. The meaning of the drop is that you are already having some velocity, just that the vertical velocity is 0. So when you drop it, it will go like this and probably it falls over here. Let's say this is the ground surface. And the question was, how far should the plane be from the point where it hits the person? So they are asking you basically what is this distance. So for that you need to know the height and you need to know the range. This is height and this is range. Now range formula, we all know it's velocity into time of flight, which is root of 2h by g. So this is nothing but velocity in x direction into time of fall. Now that distance will be root of r square plus h square. So it will be root of v square into 2h by g plus h square. I think h has been taken outside as common. So 1 plus v square by 2v square by gh. That should be the answer for this. But this is whole thing under the root. Okay. So now it's fine, I guess. Yep. Is that clear? Yep. Some of you forgot that the total distance was asked. Some of you would have just left the answer with r. No, if you leave the answer with r, that's not complete, because you had to find out this distance, which is the hypotenuse. So that's how far the particle will be when it is dropped so that it hits the person. Okay, let's get moving. Let me know, guys, how many of you got +4 in this? Very good, Ria. Let's get going. Silly mistake, says Lakshmi. Heyman, there is no limit or there is no lower limit on how many problems you should solve. Solve as many as you can do. Try to keep bigger targets. Don't try to keep, in one day I have to solve 20 problems. But ideally, if you are right now, probably you'll be preparing for JEE Mains or Advanced, depending on whether your shift is over. Ideally, you should solve anywhere between 50 to 100 questions per day. Okay, that's the approx range which you can keep. Okay, chalo. Now this question, a lot of you would have made mistake. Guys, the answer for this is not B. In fact, it is C. The reason is because of this battery over here. Notice that this diode will be in forward bias. In forward bias only if this voltage is above 3 volts. Because if I take this as 0 volt, this point, okay, for example, if it is 3 volt, neglect the potential drop over here, but just think about it. For this diode to conduct, the voltage should be at least more than 3 volts, because at this point the potential will be at least 3 volts, right? At least. Forget the drop, at least it will be 3 volts. If it is 3 volts, this point should have voltage more than 3 volts for sure, for it to become forward bias. Only then the diode will conduct. That means from 0 to almost some point, there will be no current flowing because the diode will be in reverse bias. So that is why the graph starts after some time and comes up. Yes. So understand, this battery has caused that problem. For the diode to be in forward bias, a part of the positive cycle gets wasted, and that's why again you will see there is a similar blank region where you will see the diode is in reverse bias. This all sections is where it is in reverse bias, and this part over here, that's when it is in forward bias, and that's when the voltage over here will be more than 3 volts approximately. Yep, I hope this is clear. Yes, what chapter is this from? This is from semiconductors and diodes. Please don't ask such questions, ki sir, which chapter is this from? We have done half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier. If you have watched my sessions, you would know this question. This is exactly a half wave rectifier in a way, but in a slightly modified form. This used to be a half wave rectifier, but over here there is a battery kept. That's it. Because of which, instead of getting your regular pulses like this, those pulses get shifted. That's it. Nothing else. So this is based on semiconductor devices. This was also straightforward, I guess. Very good, Likit. You got +4. Yes, Vaishroy. Yep. A real object is placed at the focus of a concave lens. Okay, so this is an object and this is your concave lens, and the focal length is given. Find everything. Okay, so using 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. What will I get? 1 by v minus 1 by u. Object distance is focus, matlab minus 20, is equal to 1 by focal length of a concave lens itself is, be careful guys, it's negative. Okay, it's negative. Okay, it's a concave lens. So therefore 1 by v will be equal to, just check this out. Yep. There was some mistake, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. So this is positive, this is going to be negative. So minus 1 by 20, minus 1 by 20, which is going to be minus 2 by 20, which is going to be minus 1 by 10. Alright, so v will be equal to minus 10 centimeters. Once you get that, you can also get the magnification. The magnification will be v by u. So v is minus 10 and u is minus 20. So this will be nothing but 1 by 2. So this will be 1 by 2. Just check this out. Option A should be correct. Yeah, Dhanush, 2 questions came from ray optics. Why not? Is there any rule that 2 questions should not come from ray optics? There is no rule like that. Okay, so yes, option A is correct. Yep. Very good. Hemant, 1 year is not enough for JEE Advanced. No, it is not enough. You need to struggle really hard. If you are thinking that I can crack easily, no. But yes, it is possible. You need to put in extra efforts. If you are not studied at all for last 1 year, it will be very difficult, but you can crack it. People have done it before. So you need to put in that extra hours. It's not possible easily to crack JEE Advanced in 1 year. Okay. Croto should be finished in how many days? It should be finished in over a period of time of few months. It should not be finished in days. You should absorb it and you should not finish that book. You should cover it properly, understand it. Even if you do maybe 100 problems from Croto or Erodo, doesn't matter, but just do it properly. So maybe 3-4 months. Yeah, that should be a good timeline. Okay. Now, Prithvi, why do I sound tired? The reason is my throat is bad. So I have taken a cough syrup. Now that cough syrup is making me feel drowsy. So that's the problem. That's why I'm sounding a little bit tired. But trust me, I'm not actually tired. The reason is that cough syrup that I have taken. Okay, cool. Let's get moving to the next one. If the mass of the earth is m1 and the mass of the moon is m2 and the radius is r1, r2, etc., distance between the centers is also given. The question is, what's the escape velocity of the particle? Well, so let's say this is m1, let's say this is m2, radius is given and the distance between them is r. Now you have to throw a particle, okay, over here of mass m with an escape velocity so that when it reaches at infinity, the velocity tends to 0. That's the meaning of escape velocity. You throw it so hard that when it reaches the end of the universe or really far away distance where the gravitational field will become very weak, then the velocity almost becomes like negligible. So that's when you can truly say that the object has escaped the gravitational field. Okay, so what you're going to say is the initial kinetic plus initial potential will be final kinetic plus final potential. Initial kinetic is simple, it's half mve square. Initial potential due to the earth will be minus g m1 m by distance, be careful, it's r by 2. Similarly, because of m2 mass, it will be minus g m2 m divided by r by 2. Final kinetic and final potential both will be 0. Both will be 0 because when it goes infinity, potential energy will be 0 and the velocity will become negligible. So hence both kinetic as well as potential energy will be 0. Yes, energy conservation again. So you can see, first of all, this m and m gets cancelled and just shift these two people out there. So you'll get ve square by 2 is equal to, I will get minus 2g by r and I will have m1 plus m2. Oh, that minus will become plus. So m1 plus m2 over here. Now just do the math. You will get ve square is equal to 2 2s are 4, 4g by r and I'll have m1 plus m2. So v will be root of this. So check this out. Shouldn't it be option A, guys? Yep. Shouldn't it be option A? That's it. Energy conservation, nothing else. How many of you got it? Very good, Viceroy. Alright, yes, Prapti, definitely I'm energetic with you, or else there was no other reason for me to come over here. Yep, repeated from mock test again. Very good. Next question, standard question. This question has been repeating itself in February, March, in August, in mock test. So many times these kind of questions have come. De Broglie, kinetic energy, momentum. This is like straightforward. Come on, guys. Lambda of proton and electron are equal. Now if lambda are equal, then momentum, which is h by lambda, obviously the momentum of proton and momentum of electron should also be same. Last thing, kinetic energy is p square by 2m. Now momentum is same, so the one which has less mass has more kinetic energy. So the kinetic energy of electron will be more than the kinetic energy of the proton, since the mass of the electron is less than mass of the proton. As simple as that. Very straightforward question, guys. This is very straightforward question. Yep. So kinetic energy of the electron is more than the kinetic energy of proton. No, Ria, not this one. It will be C option. Be careful a little bit. Prithvi, be careful. Yep. It's answer C, Namit. Okay. Okay. Next, straight away question. Now this was supposed to be done via elimination. Now let me tell you, this formula is actually not in syllabus. This is not in syllabus. But still they gave this question. Poisson's formula for pressure difference and viscosity based question. It's not there. But since you know this formula, which is height rise in capillary, and since you know work done is force into displacement or torque into angular displacement, that also you know, and this one over here, this is your standard equation for real gas. You have studied this in chemistry, so hence automatically this becomes wrong. Anyways, it was not there in syllabus, so that's what it is. Yep. Cool. Great. Let's get moving to the next question coming up on your screen. Achha, if it was alpha particle, Namit, you can do it again if it was not proton. Anyways, the answer will be same because anyways alpha particle will be heavier than electron. So it doesn't matter. Okay. Hemant, if you are a 11th candidate, can you crack JEE Advanced from now? Yes, you can, bacha. Now, in fact, you have got little late. You should have started your preparation by June or ideally May. That's an ideal time to start the JEE preparation, and that's when it becomes really comfortable. But it's okay. You have realized or probably started to, prepare for JEE Advanced for 2023. So you need to push yourself a little bit because some of the initial chapters would be already over and you have to cramp up the schedule a little bit. But yes, you can crack it with little bit of extra effort as compared to those students who have started their preparation in June or July. Okay. Let's get moving to the next one. Yes, this shift was decent. I mean, I will not put it as difficult or easy. It's at par with the other shifts of August. It's not very difficult or very easy. Now this is standard again. I'll just tell you the equations. Initial efficiency is 1/4 and that is 1 minus Tc by Th. The second equation is because the efficiency gets double. The double of 1/4 is nothing but 1/2, okay, is equal to 1 minus Tc by Th. It's mentioned that the sink's temperature is reduced to, not by. So hence be careful about it. It's reduced to 58 degrees Celsius. How many of you made that mistake by taking it as actually 58? Tc minus 58. How many of you did that mistake? Yeah, be careful. If it was saying 2, then you have to convert 58 degrees Celsius into Kelvin. 58 degrees Celsius into Kelvin, 273 plus 58. Correct? So you are going to get how much? 331 Kelvin. So you need to put 331 over here. Okay, be careful. Yep. If it was by 58, if this word 2 was not there, then you will put Tc minus 58. So please understand, again, these are memory based questions. The student who told us the question told that this was not 2, but this was, this was not by, this was 2. So that's why accordingly we have made the solution. But if it was by, okay, this is if the word was 2. If the word was by, then 1/2 will be 1 minus Tc minus 58 divided by Th. So that's how it will work out to be. Okay. So accordingly you solve it and you will get the value of Tc and you will get the value of Th. Okay. So the value of Tc that we have got over here by this method, just let me show that to you. So now after that is simple math. That will be 223.5 degrees Celsius. That's what we have got. Be careful. Okay. So just check this out. I'm not sure myself because these are questions based on memory, guys. So if it was 2, then you have to make sure you convert 58 into Kelvin. If it was by, then just subtract 58 from the cold junction temperature. Yeah. Okay. Accordingly. Okay. Next question. A radioactive sample decays into B and then finally decays into C. Find the graph between the number of molecules of B with respect to the time. So what is happening over here is you have A which decays into B and B which decays into C. Initially there will be many molecules of N. There will be no molecules of these people. Now what will happen? Slowly these molecules will increase. But as these molecules increase, they will again decay into C. So they will keep increasing till a certain time, till they reach an equilibrium where the number of molecules which are decaying from A will be the number of molecules which are decaying from B and converting it into C. So there will be an equilibrium which will be achieved after a point. Okay, and then what will happen? Eventually you will see A will get over, and when A will finally get over and B will be created, B will also decay out, and finally you'll only have C molecules. B will also become 0. If there is no supply from the input side, what will happen after a point of time? If there is no supply of molecules from A, that's it. B will stop being created, and after that you will only have B getting decayed into C, and every time after a long time you will have only C molecules. So it should increase first and then decrease. Yep, it is not C or D or A? It is, yep, it is B. Very good. This increases because A is more, C is very less, B gets created at a very fast rate, and once B increases and A drops down, there is no fresh supply for B. That's it. After that, the supply of B decreases, so B also starts reducing and eventually gets converted into C. That's what it is. All right, let's get moving to the next question. This question, I have done it in mock tests and rank booster series. I think it was there in 0 to Hero or probably even in rank booster series. Just check this out, rank booster mock test. This was there. This was straight away. This is clearly telling you isothermal. In isothermal, PV is constant. If pressure into volume is constant, there is only one graph like that, which is option C, guys. Yep, option C. Very good ABCD. Excellent. So that's the answer. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, let's get moving to the next question. There was a square loop which has 3 ohm resistor on each side. Okay, so this is 3 ohm, this is 3 ohm, this is 3 ohm, this is also 3 ohm. It is now bent into a circular loop. Find the question about the diametrically opposite ends. So if you convert it into a circular loop and these are the diametrical ends, okay, this 3 and this 3 will come on this side, so 3 plus 3, which is 6 ohm. The bottom 3 will come on this side, so 3 plus 3 is again 6 ohm. So what are these two resistances in? This 6 ohm and this 6 ohm. So 6 ohm is parallel with this 6 ohm. That means the equivalent resistance would be 3 ohm. Okay, between these 2 points. Be careful. The current which comes over here will get distributed like this and it will come back. So they two are in parallel. So the answer should be 3 ohm, direct. Lot of chances of making a silly mistake over here. Many people would have made it as 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3 fours are 12 and they would have marked 12. Or they would have made some other silly mistake. So be careful. The answer was 3 ohm. So Aditya Narayan for 99 percentile. I feel, I don't know, it should be somewhere close to 170, 180, 190 again. Yeah, somewhere close to that, because it was again repeated questions, previous year questions. So many people would have scored around that range for sure. Okay, chalo. All the best for all those people who have their exams tomorrow as well. Sahishriya. Okay. So a lot of questions were repeated, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have made dumb mistakes and silly mistakes or made some mistakes under tension or, you know, under that stress. So that's why I'm keeping it around 180, 190 or very, if plus the problem is it depends on how many people actually give the exam, because if the number of people reduce, then the percentile might vary, you know, depending on a case to case basis. So percentile, remember, it depends on how many people are actually there in your shift and what kind of people are there in your shift. So it's little bit difficult to predict at times, but around that range is something what you can think of. Okay, the sphere is taken to the bottom of the sea and the question is to find the depth. So when you are here as compared to when you are here, okay, there will be a pressure difference, and that pressure difference is obviously rho GH. Makes sense. So the bulk modulus formula is delta P divided by delta V by V. So therefore B is equal to rho GH divided by delta V by V. Therefore H is equal to, okay, find the depth, okay, which is H, which is B multiplied by delta V by V divided by rho G. Now just substitute the values, you will get the answer. Bulk modulus 9.8 into 10 to the power 8 into volume percentage is 0.5%. So 0.5 divided by 100 will be the value of that fraction. Rho is also given 10 to the power 3 and G value, let's take it as 9.8 so that it will cancel out. So what am I going to be left with? I'll be left with 10.8 multiplied by 0.5 and I'll have 10 to the power minus 5 over here. Makes sense? 10 to the power 3 and 10 to the power 2 is 10 to the power 5. Bring it on the top. So I'll have 0.5 into 10 to the power 3, which is 500. That should be meters, of course. So that should be the answer. Yep. Very good, Vikrant. Yes, that's the answer. Yes, Lakshmi Murthy. Very good. Many of you have got it. Looks like it. Yes, that's the answer. Okay. So these were the questions which I had. if I get few more questions, I think I have discussed easily more than 15 or 17 questions easily. So I'll put it up in the PDF and you can verify the answers, whether they are correct or wrong and all of that. So you can check that out. Okay. Now, one thing that I would like to tell you is please make sure you start your advanced preparation ASAP. Okay. Reason is the earlier you start and do not wait for the results, the better it is. But if you're sure, looking at the paper discussions, etc., that my marks are not good, I'm not happy with the college that I will get through CET or through JEE Mains, then please make up your mind for the dropper batch. Now, Vedantu will help you out with either of your decisions. We fully understand and we, are going to cater to your needs completely. So if you want to take a drop, there is a batch starting this Monday for all of you. So please check the details in the description box below. Number 2, if you plan to take if you want to or if you are fully satisfied with your percentiles and you think that you're going to do well and you can prepare for advance, there's a match which will on YouTube, and we are going to help you out with the advanced preparation as well. So don't worry, stay tuned. Once all the shifts are over, we are going to help you out with classes, with good questions for preparation for JEE Advanced. And for doing all of that, I need your small help. Just do me a favor by smashing that like button and also hitting the subscribe button in case you have not done that. Alright, so the dropper batch details, I'll just mention it to you again over here. So these were the amazing results which will be put up in our PDF, which you can check it out later on. This is the course fee for the dropper batch in the light version, where you get classes, tests, assignments, notes, replays, doubt solving within the class. But if you want doubt solving outside the class, you go for the classic version. That's 1 year course fee sitting at your home. You don't have to travel anywhere. And these courses are in English, let me tell you that. And if you want personal attention and if you want personal mentor, then you go for the plus version. So that's what you should look forward to. In the description box, there is a link. Check out all the details out there. Thank you guys for being here. Now Wasim sir will be coming in live. Don't go anywhere because chemistry paper discussion is remaining. And after the discussion is over, do not worry. Even if you don't see physics and maths, it takes some time from YouTube for the server to get properly acclimatized and upload our videos properly. So hold on and stay tuned. I'll see you guys again in the next shift discussion. And Wasim sir, please join in because students are eagerly waiting for you. All right, hasta la vista, guys.
People, am I audible to everyone? Am I audible? Just let me know in the chats. Yeah? Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Let me settle the things. Just a second, people. So let me know in the chat box, people, if I'm audible to everyone. Fast, yeah? Perfect. So welcome back again to JEE Enthuse. I'm sure you would have enjoyed the physics paper discussion as well as maths paper discussion, right? And now let's go for the scoring subject chemistry, which was very easy, I must say, in the today's session. Yeah, I've got around 24 questions from the students till now. Let's try to solve these 24 questions which have been asked in your shift 1. So first of all, before starting the session, you guys can let me know in the chat box, how was the paper? What did you feel? How was the paper, guys? Was it easy, difficult, moderate? What do you guys think? How was it? Let me know fast in the chat box. Adam, I'm doing great. How are you? Well, I can see a lot of people are saying it was moderate. Few are saying it was easy. Yeah. So let's exactly see what was the level of the paper, right? And before starting the session, the ones who are new to the channel, let me introduce myself first. My name is Wasim Bhatt and I'm your chemistry master teacher right here on this JEE Enthuse channel. Yeah. The ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share the video with your friends and do subscribe to the channel as well. And do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of every single session which we take live on this JEE Enthuse channel. Yeah? Okay. So people, let's get going. Let's get going with the today's shift 1 paper discussion of chemistry. You can just confirm the question, people, in the chat box. Was there a question asked like this? The major component of Portland cement is dicalcium aluminate, dicalcium silicate, tricalcium aluminate and tricalcium silicate. Was this the question asked? You can just confirm it in the chat box. You can just confirm it in the chat box. You were supposed to see the major component in the Portland cement. Was this the question asked? No, Joker fan, it's not going to be dicalcium silicate, it is going to be the tricalcium silicate, and this is the composition which I mentioned over here, right? The composition of tricalcium silicate is maximum, which is 30 to 50%. The dicalcium silicate, its composition is 20 to 45%. Then we have got tricalcium aluminate, 8 to 12%. Then we have got tetracalcium aluminoferrite, which is 6 to 10%. Okay, this was the question asked, and I'm sure majority of you guys would have given the correct answer. Okay. Right, this is the actual percentage of different things in your Portland cement. Yeah, so what is maximum? What is the maximum percentage? The maximum percentage is for tricalcium silicate. Yeah, moving on to next question. This was the memory based question directly taken from your NCERT. Okay, was this the question asked, people? Monomers of Nolac. Monomers of Nolac. Was this the question asked? Let me know fast in the chat box. Was it asked? Was it asked? Was it asked? Actually, what are the monomers? What are the monomers? What are the actual monomers? Actual monomers in this case are going to be phenol and formaldehyde, right? And they lead to the formation of what? They lead to the formation of orthomethyl hydroxyphenol. And this orthomethyl hydroxyphenol, upon polymerization, it leads to the formation of something called as Nolac, right? So what is going to be the correct answer of this question? It is going to be option A, yeah? It is going to be option A. I'm sure majority of the students would have given the correct answer, and this is what I'm talking about, the question directly taken from your NCERT, okay? Right, people? The reaction starts with the initial formation of ortho or para-hydroxymethyl phenol derivatives, which further react with phenol to form compounds having rings joined each other through CH2 groups. The initial product could be linear Nolac used in paints. Yeah? So this is Nolac, and what is going to be the monomer of this Nolac? It's going to be ortho or para-hydroxymethyl phenol. Yeah? So I'm sure majority of the students would have got it right. Okay, was this the question asked? You can confirm. This is the third question. Was this the question, people? Just let me know fast. Let me know fast. Was this the question asked? Well, if you have followed the mock test which I've taken on this channel, I have definitely come up with this question many a times in the mock test, right? No, Arva, it's not going to be B, it's going to be A. Only one. Number of hydrogen bonds in CuSO4 5 times water is going to be 1, right? I'm sure majority of the students would have given the correct answer. This is again the NCERT based question only. This is again the NCERT based question, directly taken from NCERT. Yeah? Okay, some are saying this was the integer type question. Absolutely, that's also fine. 1 would have been the answer. Anyways, first is the option A is the answer, and the answer actually is 1, right? Okay, which of the following lanthanoid is diamagnetic in +2 state? Which of the following lanthanoid is diamagnetic in +2 state? Again, the question directly taken from NCERT. It's going to be terbium, right? Because terbium, it has got completely filled F subshell when 2 electrons are taken out from it, right? You can see its exact configuration as well. This is the exact configuration of terbium, right? But when we talk about terbium dipositive, you just need to take these 2 electrons out, and after taking these 2 electrons out, the configuration becomes 4F14, which is completely filled configuration. There is no unpaired electron, so absolutely it's going to be diamagnetic. Whereas if you talk about all the other cases, you will definitely find some unpaired electrons which makes them paramagnetic. Yeah. So option B is the correct answer of this question. Even this question is directly taken from your NCERT, and this is the configuration of terbium, right? And this is the terbium dipositive configuration which contains 4F14 electrons, right? Okay. Absolutely, Vikrant. This is the reason why terbium dipositive is comparatively more stable due to the completely filled configuration, right? Okay, let me move on to one more, people. Dichromate ion has. This question was asked earlier in JEE also, but in a different way. Okay, you guys can let me know its answer. What did you write for this one? Dichromate ion has both linear and symmetrical CR-OC bond, both non-linear and unsymmetrical CR-OC bond, symmetrical and non-linear CR-O-CR bond, unsymmetrical and linear CR-O-C bond. What do you think about this one? It's absolutely going to be option C. Option C is the correct answer of this question. If you look at the structure of dichromate ion, Cr2O7 dinegative, well, people, look at these bonds, CRO, 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 right? Okay. So basically, these bonds over here are in resonance. I mean, they are in resonance. So these 3 CRO bonds and these 3 CRO bonds, they'll be equivalent due to the resonance, right? Okay. So these 6 bond lengths between Cr and O, there are 6 bonds between Cr and O. All these 6 CrO bonds will be equivalent, which makes option C as the correct answer. So all these six CrO bonds are equivalent, bond lengths are equivalent, so they are going to be symmetrical and linear CrO bond, absolutely, which is absolutely correct as well, right people? Okay, moving on to one more question. BOD value of this question was repeated. Okay, this question was asked in your March attempt as well, I remember. Okay, and this question we have done many a times in your mock test as well. So what did you write for this one? Well people, BOD value for clean and polluted water. For clean water greater than 17 cannot be the answer. Clean water greater than 5 cannot be the answer. There is only one option which says BOD value for clean water should be less than 5. That is option C. That makes option C the correct one among all, right? Mithun, BOD is biological oxygen demand, right? This question is directly taken from your NCERT, and this is the table which is given the NCERT as well. Yeah? Okay, one more question people. So okay, from this paragraph this question was asked, right? Okay, in germanium, number of fully filled orbitals with Ml is equal to 0. First of all, you should know what is the electronic configuration of germanium, right? See guys, germanium comes in carbon family, right? Carbon, then we have got silicon, then we have got germanium, correct? The outermost configuration of carbon is 2p2, this is going to be 3p2, and this is going to be 4p2. So first of all, you need to write the actual configuration of germanium first. You need to write the actual configuration of germanium first. Let's try to write the actual configuration of germanium till 4p2, okay? It's going to be simply 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, right? Then we have got 4s2 over here, right? Then we have got 4s2 over here. Then we have got 3d10. After 3d10, we have got 4p2. After 3d10, we have got 4p2. Correct? So first of all, let me count the total number of electrons. 2, 4, 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 6, 18, 18 plus 2, 20, 20 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 2, 32. Absolutely, the atomic number of germanium is 32, right? Now you need to see, what do you need to see exactly? The number of fully filled orbitals with the magnetic quantum number as 0, right? The number of fully filled orbitals with the magnetic quantum number 0. Understand? Every magnetic quantum number represents the orbital. We know it. Okay. So first of all, this is s orbital. This is s orbital. P has got 3 orbitals, right? S has got 1 orbital. P has got again some 3 orbitals. S has got 1 orbital. D has got some 5 orbitals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even this 4p, it has got some 3 orbitals over here. Okay. So first of all, magnetic quantum number for the s orbital is going to be 0. Over here, magnetic quantum number m value is going to be 0. Over here, one of the orbital will have -1, another one's a 0, another one +1, right? So with this one is going to have 0 magnetic quantum number, 1 -1, 0 +1, right? This is going to be 0. Similarly, it's going to be -2, -1, 0, +1 and +2, right? This one is going to be -1, 0 and +1, right? What do I need to see exactly? I need to see in germanium the number of fully filled orbitals, the number of only fully filled orbitals with magnetic quantum number 0. This is one fully filled orbital, magnetic quantum number 0, one more, so 3 in total, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total there are 7 fully filled orbitals with the magnetic quantum number equal to 0, right? I'm sure this is clear to everyone, right people? You're not going to take this 4p into consideration. Why? Because it's not completely filled. It's 4p2 configuration. You need to see only those orbitals, only those fully filled orbitals with magnetic quantum number 0. So the answer of this question is absolutely going to be 7, right? Moving on to one more. You can let me know, was this the question asked? Was this the question asked? You can let me know fast. Was this the question asked, people? It's again a simple question. Propene on reaction with bromine water, it absolutely gives 1 bromopropane 2-ol, right? And this reaction undergoes Markovnikov's addition over here. Because basically you have got HOBr over here. And in case of HOBr, Br positive is your electrophile and OH negative is your nucleophile. And nucleophile, OH negative, it gets attached at that carbon which is more substituted as per your Markovnikov's rule. So statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is absolutely correct, right? So what would have been the correct answer of this question? Assertion is absolutely correct, reason is correct, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion as well. So option A was the correct answer of this one. So how many of you got +4 in this one? You can let me know in the chat box. You can let me know in the chat box. Option A is the correct answer of this one. Yeah? Got right here H positive and HSO4 negative over here, right? So oxygen has got some two lone pairs, right? One of the lone pair will attack over here, right? So you get OH2 positive basically, right? So I'll be getting something like this. This is CH3, this is C, this is CH3, this is CH3, right? And this is C with H over here. This is one more CH3, and this is going to be OH2 positive. This is going to be OH2 positive, right? Now what is going to happen afterwards? This bond will break towards oxygen, so water will leave as such. So I'll be getting a carbocation right here. Okay, I'll be getting carbocation at this position. Okay, so this is something which I got. This is CH3. This is again your CH3. This is one more CH3, right? This is C. With this C, I've got H. This is a positive charge right here, and this is CH3. Correct? Now, people, it's a 2-degree carbocation, right? Is there any arrangement possible? Absolutely. If I'll do 1,2-methyl shift, this 2-degree carbocation will get converted into 3-degree carbocation, right? So if I'll do the 1,2-methyl shift, what is going to happen? This 2-degree carbocation will simply get converted into 3-degree carbocation. Have a look properly. So what I'll be getting over here, further I'll be getting something like this. This is CH3, this is C, this is one more CH3 over here, and there is a positive charge on this carbon. This is C. With this C, I've got hydrogen attached right here. This is CH3 attached, and this will be CH3. So you got 3-degree carbocation, right? Now this 3-degree carbocation will further react with HSO4 negative. What is the final product which I'll be getting over here? You can let me know its answer, people. What is the final product? What is the final product? Now see, this is the beta carbon, this is the beta carbon. So you can take either hydrogen out from this beta carbon, or you can take hydrogen out from this beta carbon. Now you need to see the major product. Major product will be the one when you'll be taking hydrogen out from this beta carbon. Why is that? When you take hydrogen out from this beta carbon, there will be, the final product will be like this. This will be CH3, right? This will be CH as such, double bond. This is C. With this, you have got CH3, and this is one more CH3 over here, right? Okay. See, I have removed hydrogen as H positive from this carbon. Why? Because the double bond got created over here, and this double bond is basically stabilized by more alpha hydrogens. So this is going to be my major product, right? Okay. Absolutely. This is the Sadism product, which is the major product. Hoffman will be the minor one, because in the Hoffman, the double bond will be stabilized by less number of alpha hydrogens. I'm sure it's clear to everyone. Okay, one more thing, people. Was this the question asked? Was this the question asked? Was this the question asked? Farana, I have solved that question. You can check. That was the first question which I started. Okay, you can drag the video back. On moving left to right along the period in the periodic table, metallic nature decreases and non-metallic character increases. Absolutely right. Statement number 1 is correct, right? What about statement number 2? On moving left to right, ionization energy increases, correct? Electron gain enthalpy decreases. No way. On moving left to right, ionization energy increases as well as electron gain enthalpy, it becomes more negative. Or you can say magnitude of what? Magnitude of electron gain enthalpy also increases. So statement number 1 is correct, but statement number 2 is absolutely incorrect, right? Right, people? Statement number 1 is correct, and assertion is correct, reason is incorrect. So option D was the one which was the correct answer of this question. Okay, just give me some confirmation. Was this question asked? Was this the question asked? Let me know fast. Vikrant, anyway the answer will remain the same. Yeah? See, the molarity of 6.3 grams of oxalic acid dihydrate in 250 ml of water. Okay, in 250 ml of water is X, right? So basically this was 250 ml of solution, I guess. Was it solution or water? What was it? What was it? It was solution, right? This was solution as per the equation. So I'm supposed to calculate molarity. Molarity will be simply mass of solute in grams multiplied by 1000 divided by molar mass of solute multiplied by volume of solution in milliliters, right? So mass of solute is given to me as 6.3 multiplied by 1000 divided by molar mass of oxalic acid dihydrate, which is 126, I believe. Volume of solution was given to us as 250. Solve it, get the answer, that's it. Yeah? Right? So what is the final answer which you get from here? This was a direct question, yeah? This was the direct formula based question. Right? Right, people? Okay, now we can solve it further. It was a direct question. Okay, was this question asked? Number of halogen atoms in halic acid 5. Was this the question asked? Halogen. Was it asked? So there should be one only, right? I think the question should be the number of halogens forming halic acid 5. That should have been the question, I guess. Yeah? Except fluorine, all the halogens, they form the halic acid 5, right? If this is the question, then the answer is 1. Then the answer is 1. In every halic acid 5, there is one halogen, okay? But if the question is how many halogens form halic acid 5, okay? The answer is going to be 3 then, right? Chlorine, bromine, iodine, right? Okay, now it depends on what the question exactly was. If you talk about halic acid 5, this fluorine does not form it, okay? This is this one and this one, right? Chlorine, bromine and iodine. Right, people? Okay, solubility of A2B3 is X, Ksp of the salt is K, Kx raised power 5, Kx raised power 5, okay? Find the value of K. Was this the question asked? Was this the question asked, people? It is a very simpler one. See, you're given with A2B3, right? A2B3, I'm assuming it to be a sparingly soluble salt, so it must be in equilibrium. This is 2 times A tri-positive plus 3 times B di-negative, right? If the solubility of the salt is X, okay, this is X, that means this should be 2 times X, this should be 3 times X, correct? Write the expression for Ksp. Ksp expression is going to be concentration of A tri-positive, that's 2X, raised to power the stoichiometric coefficient, that's 2. Concentration of B di-negative, that's 3X, raised power its stoichiometric coefficient, that is 3, right? So what is the final answer which you get from here? Ksp will be equal, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9 3s are 27, multiplied by x raised to the power 5, right? This value will come out to be 108. So 108 x raised to the power 5 is going to be the value of Ksp. So K value from here, I mean this value over here comes out to be 108. So the answer should have been 108, right? So the value of K will be simply equal to 108, which is something which I was supposed to calculate, right? Okay. Perfect. Was this the question asked? Can you give me some confirmation in the chats? Was it asked, people? In the first order reaction, the ratio of time taken in 75% completion of the reaction to 50% completion of the reaction. This question we have done many a times, and I have given you the proofs of this as well. See guys, it's a simple question for the first order reaction. Time taken to complete 75% of the first order reaction is always equal to 2 times the half-life. Okay, which ratio I need to calculate? The ratio of time taken to complete 75%, okay, I need to calculate time taken to complete 75 divided by time taken to complete 50%, the answer will be 2, right? This is the ratio which I was supposed to calculate, so it's going to be 2, right? Simple. Yeah, absolutely. So answer would have been 2, yeah? Okay, which of the following aqueous solution of same concentration has highest depression in freezing point? Was this asked? Was this asked, people? As you all must be knowing, delta TF when the concentration is same is directly proportional to Van 't Hoff factor. Now, which has got the maximum Van 't Hoff factor? Van 't Hoff factor of glycine is 1, glycerol is 1, this Van 't Hoff factor will be 2, this will be 1. Which has got the maximum Van 't Hoff factor? KHSO4, it gets converted into K positive and HSO4 negative, right? Okay, so Van 't Hoff factor is maximum in this one, so depression in freezing point will be maximum in option C, right? Right, people? Well, it's mentioned in the question that concentration is same, so you have got nothing to do with the molar mass or something. Okay, so moving on to one more. What is the plot of X by M versus P for adsorption of gases at two temperatures, T1 and T2, with T1 greater than T2? Was there any plot given in this one? Was there any plot given? Was there any curve given in this one? Absolutely, there will be some two curves given, right? I'm guessing it. So this is X by M versus P. X by M versus P. There would have been two curves like this. One this one, yeah? There would have been two curves given like this, right? This would have been T1, this would have been T2, correct? What were we supposed to ask? What were we supposed to calculate in this one? This would have been one curve given and this curve would have been the answer. Because at higher temperatures, just a second, at higher temperatures, adsorption will be definitely less, right? Absolutely, at higher temperatures, adsorption will be less, yeah? So this would have been one curve given and this would have been the answer, right? Okay, Vikrant is saying absolutely graph was asked, so this would have been one of the options, so this graph would have been the correct one among all. Okay, was this the question asked, people? You can let me know fast. Which of the following can convert nitrobenzene to aniline? Basically, you are doing the reduction of nitrobenzene, then only it gets converted into aniline, right? Was it asked? So first of all, tin in presence of HCl, all the active metals in presence of HCl, they are going to do the reduction, they are going to convert the nitrobenzene into aniline, so this is going to do the job. Tin plus NH4OH, no. Hydrogen, palladium, absolutely. Ranni nickel, absolutely. Zinc, HCl, absolutely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where only these 5 options given? Out of these 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 will do the reduction of nitrobenzene to aniline. Yeah? Okay, FeHCl was there. If FeHCl was there, it will also do this job. If FeHCl was there, it would also do the job. Then if FeHCl was there also, then the answer would have been 5. Okay? If there was FeHCl, then the answer would have been 5. All the active metals in presence of HCl, they are going to do the reduction of nitrobenzene to aniline. Okay? Right, people? Okay. Was this asked? Was this question asked? Just confirm it once. Syngas is produced by gasification of coal. Absolutely correct. Syngas produces carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, H2. No, second one is incorrect. First one is only correct, yeah? First one is only correct. Syngas is basically CO plus H2, correct? Yeah? So statement number 1, syngas is absolutely produced from the gasification of coal, that's correct. But the second statement is not correct, right? So 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect. 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect. So option C is the one which is the correct answer of this question. Okay? The question has been taken out from this paragraph of NCERT. Okay. At constant temperature, PV versus P for a fixed amount of what kind of question? Was this asked, people? I don't think this question would be asked. Was it asked? Yes. PV versus P curve, right? It's absolutely going to be a straight line. Because in case of your isothermal processes, for the ideal gas undergoing isothermal process, PV is equal to K, right? Right? The product of pressure and volume is independent of change in pressure or change in volume. So if this was the curve given, definitely it would have been the answer of the question. Okay, this question was asked in physics, but still, how come they'll be asking this sort of a question? I don't understand. Okay, was this asked? Was this asked? What is the correct IUPAC name of the following? Yeah? Okay, start giving numbering from this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then give its name, right? So its name is going to be 2-bromo, hex, 2-ene, 4-ine, right? Okay. All right. Okay, was this asked? Was this question asked? Was this question asked, people? So basically, if we move from right to left in this direction, okay, you are basically doing the complete reduction, and from here you are doing the complete hydrolysis. Okay, so when we do the reduction of this compound, what happens? Your CN gets converted into CH2NH2, right? So this A over here, this A would be something like this. These questions we have done many a times in your mock test as well, right? This is going to be CH2, NH2, correct? And after the hydrolysis of this compound, CN simply gets converted into oic acid, right? So this is going to be OH. In place of CN, I'm going to place COH. So these would be the products. This is B and this is A. Okay? Right? Perfect. So people, with this, we have done some 24 questions. I could only get 24 questions. If I get some rest of the questions, I can solve them in the second shift of the today's JEE Mains examination as well, okay? So with this, I'll take a leave. Before taking a leave, we have started the one-year classrooms on the actual Vedantu platform. You can take any of the courses, right? Any of the courses, any of the plans you can take, right? And while taking the plan, you can use the code WBPRO and you'll be getting some discounts. No need to pay this much of amount in one go. You can pay this much of an amount in installments as well, right? Or if you're new to Vedantu, you have no idea how the actual Vedantu platform looks like, you can take these subscriptions for a month, check it out. If you think you're getting benefited, then go for the actual one, right? I'm sure you will love it. Do get enrolled in this one. It's going to be the course, one-year course for the JEE 2022 students, right? And the ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well. So people, it was nice meeting you. Okay, I'll see you guys in the evening with the second shift of the today's JEE Mains paper, right? Till then, you guys take care. Bye-bye. God bless you all and love you all. Take care, guys. Bye.